Okay, so I got Suicide Squad, that they thought they had it in a bag and that Divine Feminine was gonna kill herself and take her opportunity. And then right before I even read this card, that somebody was gonna be found in their apartment. They're either gonna be overdosed off of pills, something suicidal. For the people that are watching my channel, I wish nothing bad on anybody. If you are feeling like that, I'm gonna put a suicide hotline in the description so that you could call them and try to see, or you can call me. I talk you down off that ledge. Protected, guardian shield, safety. Because 9 out of 10 people who feel like that are being attacked by lower vibing people, and you might not understand your gift or how to use it. So in order to do that, you have to unlock your traumas and deal with them and stop pushing them under the rug so that people could figure out what your triggers and traumas are that had you in the dark places where you wanted to commit suicide, or you felt low and felt like you ain't want to do nothing. I'm seeing start every day positive and blessings. Just start every day positive. Even if you've had a bad dream about something, don't let that put you in a, you know, because that's what they want to do. They want to come in your dreams and make you uncomfortable. So when you wake up, you could be like, oh, is that going to happen? Because they know that God send you messages through your dreams. So they're trying to say, you know. So this is what I've distinguished. That if my dreams play out, that's the message from God. But if my dreams are, you know, in and out, in and out, in and out, then that's the message from the devil. And God is trying to protect you from that message that the devil is trying to send. So if you feel like your dream was a little cloudy, like you were, yeah, like in and out of consciousness. Yeah, they're emotional. Somebody is emotional and they wanna. Another dream I had was my masculine was coming out of jail, so he could have been set up to make it believe that he was the one that did something to this girl, because she could have left a, you know. And he's saying, don't that make sense? That's a suicide letter, but she's saying, like, if anything happened to me, he did it because, you know, well, why you ain't filed no police report saying that you being abused? I hear that, don't you like when I come around? Yes, your blessings are coming. So this could even be divine masculine feeling like he has a second chance at love, even though he messed up and slandered divine feminine's energy and name, or talked down on her because he thought that everything that these karmics were about her, but it's really about them. Oh dang, why I shuffle that twice? I guess they want me to shuffle twice. It says going down no matter how many people go up against divine feminine, making him mad at the crew. Okay, they could have, you know, when somebody tell you that you're finna do something and you don't do it, it strikes a nerve in them because they had their hopes up, they prepared for it, they was expected. Like, that's time and energy that they put towards the idea of doing something, and when it doesn't happen, it puts them in you know. And it puts them, yeah. So the devil was promised that divine feminine would be defeated, because by this devil attacking divine feminine not being tempted by what he's throwing at her is like saying, and by him being of male or whatever, we're going to just say he's a male. He's supposed to be more strong-minded and all that stuff like that than divine feminine. So with this, and he has more knowledge of the rules than divine feminine does. So by divine feminine staying true to what God says, not even knowing 100%, basically saying that the devil helped write the rules and still broke them, that he's trying to convince divine feminine to do the same thing. And when divine feminine denies, it's like, who do you think you are? And now that the devil knows that divine feminine has no idea how this stuff works and she's still rising above the temptations, it's like, well, why you didn't do that? Well, why? Steady being compared to divine feminine, and don't nobody like that, because it's like, well, what is she doing? Or what does she have that I don't? You know? So, yeah. They promised the devil that they were going to be able to defeat divine feminine, so he gave them the sources that they needed. But now he can't be paid back. But it's like he has all of these people, but he's still being laughed at. And it's like, yeah, you got all these dumb people or something like that, and now you got to coach them in the this, that, and the third. And it's like, yeah, the more people the devil has, the longer or harder it is for him to focus on, you know. And that's what this family member wanted, because it would be, they would have to attack divine feminine in order to get out of this karmic debt. But because they can't, now they're stuck and they're trapped. And maybe this family member, that was his goal, because now he can't control divine feminine, but he got these people under his, you know, he want to be the next up and coming devil, like type stuff. Like, what? He wants the juice now, but not the good juice, the spoiled juice. So they're mad because divine feminine is still getting what they stole from her. It's like you got the, what's that, when the dead rappers be on stage, you got the holographic blessing. You just got to see what was coming for divine feminine. You tried to stop her from getting it. So they realized that, like, if she says that I can have it, I'll get the real gift or whatever. But what they got is the knockoff version of what divine feminine is going to get. So that's why divine feminine wasn't pressed about it or trying to fight for it and none of that stuff, because God said, let them have it. I'm going to give you better. And so now they're trying to stop divine feminine from getting better by trying the same stuff that was already done, that she's already overcame. So now it just look real stupid that they're trying to run game on divine feminine, and divine feminine is just ignoring them. And they don't like that either. Don't ignore them, because and then this one. And then it's something about telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in order to get out of debt. And that means what truth? What am I supposed to admit to? And what you know? Because if they admit, this masculine is not going to want them emotionally open. Yeah. He took his... He put on his big boy pants and realized, like, dang, that's the one I've been praying for. Yeah. I just had to see, but now, you know. He said he ain't want no weak female, and divine feminine proved to him, like, I ain't weak. Regardless of how soft-spoken or non-confrontational divine feminine is, it's only when need be. So they wanted to see, like, oh, I need to see that aggressive side of you, because I know people ain't always nice 24/7. Like, go find you a hobby, please.